boosters still work. I just need to find the other Voidrunners. Voidrunner sigil. Someone came through here.
Should have seen that coming. It's just you and me now, old girl. I've fought in 3 planetary wars, seen entire cities leveled by fire from the sky. All child's play compared to what's at stake here. And this void ain't no place for an old dog and her man. No days, no nights. Downright impossible to keep track of time. No time to wallow in it, though. I know my grandkids are watching me from above, counting on me. Come on, pup. Stop sniffing other people's bones. That ain't polite. We got a job to do. Looks like there's a Veruki city over the horizon. There's hope yet. If they survived impact, maybe our planet could too.
Irving and Darb were here. I need to keep looking. Nice.
Our people wouldn't. Yep, too far gone, she says. I say no. There's always a way. Too many souls counting on us. I'll not have it. Dorb, it's time to be brave. Would you do that for your old man?
We'll stop this together, Irving. I just need to find you. I died trying to protect someone else. This is Darb's fur. Peppermint tea. Irving's favorite.
I can tell is that the Ultra Void sucks in planets and pulverizes them, but tiny parts remain, and it almost looks like you're standing in a real place. Mass transit, architecture, a whole civilization, poof, gone. Death like this compounds and folds over on itself. That's what this place is, death compounded. No one to save here, just a cruel joke played on a medic who thought he'd seen it all. Pardon this old man's musings, Darb. The starseed conduit for this sector is active. Finally got a clear signal from the Greenhorn. The mission is a go. By the heavens, they've done it. There's hope yet, Darb. There's hope yet.
set up everything, Irving. So where did you go? I gotta keep looking for clues. To you.
Now that's a view. We completed what we set out to do, Darb. Everything in position. Pyatt was right about one thing. It is beautiful. And it's going to set everything right. Figure if I've got to die, this Vista is as good a place as any to do it. I'm just sorry we couldn't make it out of here, old girl. Goodbye, Ultra Void. You won't be missed. Fitting in for an old dog and her...
You did your part, old man. I don't know why the Starseed failed you, but I won't make the same mistake. Can't stay still on these things. I think I found its weak spot.
Contact anyone from our team. I tried firing our signal flares. They went every direction but up. Nothing works here. I couldn't decouple the thrust rings from the air chamber. I just lost it. I wrenched them and they shattered. I can't fix my boosters. I can't fix any of this. Gosm said to return to the Starseed if we lose communication. It's gonna be a long trip back. Not a single nation could agree on a solution. They had so much time to fix this, and they did nothing. I was saved when I fled. But death is too good an ending for everyone in charge there. If I don't make it, let it be known, this is their fault.
Did Verse make it back? There was no sign of him at the Starseed. cross harvesters. So that's what happened to the Veruki. Looks like they fought back. To you? Did the Ultra Void do this to you?
What the hell is going on over the radio? Is that chanting coming from Pyatt? It's so otherworldly. Desperate. Either way, that idiot better not be messing up the mission. I can see the starseed from here. It's sputtering. Like an overchoked binder plate. That can't be good. If his woo-woo crystal brain messes this up, I'll throw him into the Void's core myself. I don't care how much he advanced Void tech. We are the last...
Pyatt sabotaged the mission. I don't get it. He wanted to save our planet as much as anyone.
And now we're stuck in his tomb, fighting for their lives. What's fair about that? I'm not afraid of this place, but I didn't join up to get myself killed for nothing. You can still see so many parts of what used to be a living planet. It feels invasive to just be here. This place used to be alive, and I'm standing over its remains, laid out on a cold slab. I don't know how Irving does it.
I know exactly what you mean, Verse. Where do these things come from?
Endless explosions last night. The sounds of wailing went all throughout the basin. I think the hunters have stopped. They're gone down to pause. Didn't stand a chance. Stims. Bruce loved these things. They only smell slightly worse than booster fumes.
They set up the conduit. Not too far from one of the most beautiful trees I've ever seen. Funny thing, looking up at the canopy, I can almost forget for a moment where I am and what's at stake. The Veruki were peaceful and cared for each other. They had created a utopia. The Dross, the Ultra Void, they consume beauty and leave nothing behind. My planet's full of fools and hypocrites. But we don't deserve this. I'm glad we're destroying this place. Of course, we'll lose all account of what happened to these people, but what civilization would want to be remembered like this? I hope there's nothing left.
You were right, Verse. I'll finish what you started.
More than one tragedy. I've read books about the populations of entire planets blinking out of existence, with only the husks of Dross harvesters in the place of once thriving societies. I don't think anyone has ever seen a Dross mid-harvest. If only my professors could see this. Looks like the Veruki managed to stop this matriarch, but there would have been more coming. My boosters keep malfunctioning at the worst times. I was focused on repairing them and realized the chunk of land I was sitting on had drifted from a larger mass of cloud matter. Talk about panic. I'm gonna rest on this bridge while I catch my breath.
I'm so sorry, Verse. I'll find out why this happened to you. Should be easier to get back this way.
Poetry to this place. The reaches of the universe, collected and working in concert, living their eternal rest in harmony. Is this a guiding hand? We came to destroy this void, but I do not wish to destroy a place of such beauty. Those of simple minds are at a junction. Tufty has given up on the start. Gozem seeks to tuck tail and run. They think too small. Our work here is not yet done.
I don't know what you're up to, Pyatt, but we can sort this out.
ancient and colossal. They are from someplace out of space and time, someplace greater than our own. I think these creatures were worshipped. I walk among a graveyard of gods. The team has readied their conduits. Even as our communications fail us, I can feel the starseed's power growing, its vibrations intensifying. I can barely contain the jubilation.
Things seem to be going well for Pyatt. Hope I can get in touch. What did you do?
The neophyte has heeded my wisdom. We shall see the starseed's glory in full relief. From the moment Tufty unearthed that ancient artifact, Hope's seed was planted. Now, we see destiny fulfilled. The end of our time, the beginning of a new one. The moon shines brighter than I could have imagined. To bathe in its scintillating rays at the end of the world is to experience the divine. Take us, Starseed, and grant our people safe passage. I have waited my whole life for the joy of revelation. Finally, here at the end, I feel it.
If I find the rest of his logs, maybe I'll get the answer.
Go. Glorious place. I can still hear the choir's echoing praise. I can still smell the sacred incense The roots of this growth were set down long ago. But I taste its fruit now. Today. Tufty thinks she can control the star seed with careful calculations and measurements. But the only way to unlock the star seed's power is to surrender to it. We must feed it everything we have if we want to be saved.
Feed it everything? Is that what it takes to activate the starseed?
Fearing this void, villainizing it. But in here, I see all of this diversity, beauty, so many parts of the universe bonded by destiny. Holy places have a resonance to them, a resonance I am well familiar with, and this place positively vibrates with it. I was chosen to walk among these clouds. I believe. Yes, it is only fitting to place the starseed conduit at the foot of this shrine.
Starseed didn't save Pyatt. Why did he have so much faith in it?
ship was a fool's errand. Now that it's like it's ready to blow, Tufty must have miscalculated. I doubt anyone has joined the kid at the rendezvous at the base of the Starseed. I need to gather them all and jet out of here before this place gets blown to high hell. Wait. Something's happening. It's activating. My God. What have
Sam, I wish you were still here. I'm going to fix this.
calculations are correct, and core energy levels match our predicted wavelength, we can collapse the ultra-void. Been studying the planet for the last few hours. It's not looking good. I just hope we can get the damn machine started on time.
I'm going to start it up, Gozam. I swear.
Ships must have some juice left in it. These crabs certainly didn't know how to fly inside of a black hole, but I
do. If you were still here, Gozam, I bet we could have found a ship. Phew.
days taking detailed notes on the surrounding architecture. It appears some sort of aquatic or amphibious race lived here. The pools of acid. I am uncertain whether they result from the ultra-void's alchemy or simply a product of industrial waste from a careless world. I regret we're not the most caring custodians of our own world. I wish we had cared more for our planet while we still had the chance. So many things we could have done differently if given 2 more years together with this new perspective. I suppose all we can do is learn from tragedy and hope there is a future, a chance to be better.
I wish we'd done a lot of things differently. Goes Em. Almost done, Sid. There's something on the other side of that waterfall.
This is unlike anything I've ever seen. The density spikes are so erratic. Can't blame the skipper for a premature landing. This thing is hurtling through the galaxy on a direct collision course with our planet. But Tufty and Pied are convinced they have a solution. And I'll take any hope at a time like this, even a fool's hope. They say they can collapse this whole thing, render it inert. I've gambled on worse odds.
Oh, go, Zam. The odds finally caught up to you.
contact with the team. The last message I received was an incoming transmission from Tufty with dire news. The whole... well, apparently, it's saving. I trust that woman's brain with my life. And if she says it's... then I believe her. It's time to cut our losses. Join the evac squadron before they FTL out of here for good.
We missed our chance to get out of here, Gozam. But I can still fix it. That's the only thing standing in my way.
Short straw, and I must now traverse these lava flows to find a suitable calibration point for the starseed conduit. My hazard suit ensured I was the only viable candidate. Scans indicate this area was formed from two distinct planets, one made of molten pyroxenes, the other even stranger. It appears to be an ultra-dense crust comprised of nearly every scientifically known compound. The heat drives these fungi wild, and there are plenty of nutrients in the soil to propel their growth. If I had more time, I'm sure I could learn something useful for our agriculture back home.
Tufty must be having a field day looking through this place. Now I just need to find her. Huh?
Library filled with cultural volumes beyond comprehension. A catalog of ancient lore and artifacts from across the galaxy. If only the Academy could witness this font of knowledge, we could answer the greatest scientific puzzles known to this world. It is unfortunate we will not have time to index these. The calibrations of the starseed are too fragile to leave any room for imprecision.
I'm sure you managed to scan a few things before moving on, Tufty. Now, where did you go? To restoring Sid. Oh, Tufty. Please. No.
Hyatt has convinced the rookie that there is a way out of this. That the overloaded with energy will return everything it was. I fear he's not entirely wrong. I've long theorized that the starseed could produce a cataclysmic space-time event if calibrated incorrectly. What Hyatt is suggesting is not only but threatens all existence throughout the galaxy and beyond. I programmed a manual override in the starseed. Thought that leaving all of our lives in the hands of an AI was fine. It appears I was wrong. Sid never would have made a mistake like this. Death is coming. No one will be saved. The universe is a cold, unjust place. Nothing left to do but wait for it to take us all.
Tufty, I hope you were wrong. Because I don't really have any other choice.
calculation 100 times, each time hoping for a different result. Alas, the truth is in the numbers. Even if we were to power up the Stargate at this very moment, the planet's are too far compromised. I know I must carry on if there's any chance at all of saving our people, but it's too heavy. The mag lifts must be malfunctioning. I can't lift my arms. I need to sit down. I need to gather my strength. I need to tell the others.
No, it's not too late, Tufty. I'll fix this. How can anything survive this heat? Keep skating.
Complete. The conduit is assembled, but hope evades me. The starseed can only reverse the physical properties of the ultra-void. I fear time itself is now the enemy of our people, and the window has passed. There will never be another sunrise on the shores of Beros. Every blade of grass weighed heavy by condensation evaporated. Every musical reverberation muted. My love, Lyra, you and our daughter will fade into the night as cosmic dust. I should have stayed home to enjoy the last few days we had left. What a fool I was to come
here. You did it for them, Tufty. I'm gonna make sure they still have a chance. Oh boy.
Technology, the source of all void tech, was discovered in a place not unlike this one. Deep beneath our planet's crust, surrounded by magma beds, it emitted a faint but consistent gamma wave. I wasn't sure what to make of it, but Pyatt was convinced it wanted to be found, that it was divine intervention, God and the machine. Now I see he told me what I wanted to hear. He told me if we built it, then science as we knew it would be upended. He tells everyone what we want to hear, and I'm afraid in this darkest of hours, he found an open ear in the rookie. It's not too late. The spike he deactivated, destroyed. If only she could hear me. If there really is a God, then God help us all.
Tried to destroy the starseed? Is that what happened here?